Yo, what is going on, people? And today we got a bit more information regarding the Chimera operators, and we have our loadout for the first one, who's going to be called FINKA. So this is FINKA's Gadget loadout. Her gadget, right here it says the signature device, but I think that's just what they're putting here in place of the actual gadget's name. This could be the name of her actual gadget, but I'm not sure it is because signature gadget just sounds kind of generic, but hey, that's just me. So it says here, FINKA delivers a nanobot shot to each operator before an operation. The nanites are made of zinc, with the pharmacological cocktail laced into the nanobot's construction. When she activates her signal, the nanobots disintegrate, with the zinc being treated as a nutrient by the body and facilitating the absorption of the drugs. The operators receive a short boost of health to get them back on their feet, to give them an extra push, and to steady their aim. So I want to talk about those last three lines right there. Those sound like this gadget can do three separate things. The first one being get them back on their feet. Does this mean if she activates her gadget while a team member is down, will this, kind of revive them? Kind of like how Sophia can do her withstand and pick herself up. Will this be able to do that? Secondly, to give them an extra push. So say you're already up but your health is low, you activate it, and this will give your teammate a little bit more health for a short period of time, and also to steady their aim. This being if they're in a gunfight and you activate this, would this kind of reduce the recoil of their weapon? I could be wrong, but that's what I interpreted by those last three lines. So I think that is what her gadget does. You can leave a comment down below. What do you think this signature device does? The other thing that crossed my mind is how will her gadget work, because of those three sentences that I read earlier saying if one of their teammates is down, or you can give them an extra boost or steady their aim. If one of your teammates is down and this gadget is able to revive them, if you use this, is it going to apply to everyone? So basically it would kind of just be wasting the nanobots for everyone else on your team besides that one person is down. Or are you able to pick and choose when to activate it for which operators? Kind of like how Dokubi's tablet, she selects all 5 operators on the defending team. Is she going to be able to do something like that? Like just pick and choose which operator when she gets to activate their nanobots. I think that would be better because, like I said, if one person is down or one person has low health but everyone else's health is full, and you activate it just for that one person, then essentially it would kind of be wasting the nanobots that could be used at a better time. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see how this plays out. Now, as we know, FINKA is going to be part of the Spetsnaz, and the other operator is going to be part of the French unit, GIGN, I think. Don't quote me on that. So here we can see her loadout. She gets one new gun called the Spear .308. The SASG-12 and the 6P41 that Fuse has. So she gets one new gun, and all the other guns she's going to borrow from the other Spetsnaz operators inside the game at this moment. She's also going to be carrying breach charges and stun grenades, and she's going to be a 2-speed and 2-armor operator. So this is going to be the end of her loadout and basically what her device is. Next, I'm going to read the parts from up above, basically kind of the backstory for her. So if you don't want to see all that, you can click off the video now. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more Rainbow Six Siege content. So going back all the way up to the top, this is kind of the backstory for FINKA. So I'm not going to be reading these entire paragraphs, but just some interesting snippets here. If you want to read the full article, I'll leave a link in the description down below so you can go through her entire story. But at the top, it says here, Lyra was 9 when she was diagnosed with neuropathy? I don't know, tomato. that included the slow degeneration of muscles and the loss of sensations in the limb and extremities. Sounds a lot like ALS, but born 3 years after the Chernobyl disaster, the irradiated city of Gomel, Belarus, she grew up around children already suffering from these birth defects. Her diagnosis was the realization of her fears, so when her parents encouraged her and her younger siblings to be physically active, she pushed herself even harder, determined to keep her body in peak condition to weather the neuropathy. She could not be sick if she stayed healthy, her young mind reasoned. So basically it sounds like FINKA has ALS, a disease which, as I don't know, the longer you live, like eventually you start losing the feeling and sensation in your limbs, and also kind of nerve damage, so you can't move them. So it kind of is why she's trying to push herself to stay physically fit. So I'm just gonna scroll down this part right here where it says, serving in the Russian army, Lyra rapidly proved herself physically and mentally tough enough to try out for the Spetsnaz. It was a brutal course culminating in close quarter battle, knife training with Kapkan. A misstep and a flourish from Kapkan, however, opened her face from brow to cheek, but Lyra went for a series of bone-breaking punches to his nose and ribs before the pain overwhelmed her. They spent the night in the med tent, neither of them speaking, but enjoying a new unspoken respect between them. From that day forward, she earned her moniker, FINKA, or Knife. So that is how she got her code name, or nickname, basically because Cap can't slash her face open. But the next part is what I find interesting. It says, Lyra became the Spetsnaz CBRN specialist, joining the Venpal unit under the FSB, and using her nanobots to help her unit survive hot zones. She was one of the only people capable of tailoring the nanobots to specific operators. So, does this mean that her gadget may affect people on her team differently depending on armor level? Say if you are 1 armor, you would get the most amount of boost, and if you are 3 armor, you would just get a little bit, kind of balance it out a bit? Or do you think everyone is going to get the same amount of health from her gadget? I don't know for sure, just throwing theories out there, so you could leave in the comment section below what you think this could mean. And yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video until I get some more information. So if you found this helpful, you could leave a like and share it around. It helps the channel grow. And subscribe for more Rainbow Six Siege content. I will be covering everything that comes out of the 6th Invitational as best as I can. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.